What is going on, guys? Achy here, and welcome back to the series Free to Play to Max. In the last episode, we made some nice gains and upgrades for the account. We also did some questing, and for this episode, we are going to be grinding some Perilous moons here, doing a little bit more questing, and doing some achievement diaries, a little bit of skilling, just overall some decent progress on the account. I know it's been a while, but I don't know, RuneScape's one of those games I just kind of keep taking breaks from. Hopefully this time I can make some big gains. Nothing on that chest, but we'll just keep grinding and hope for some drops. Coming in with our first drop. I believe we are on chest 90. And yeah, I've been really enjoying this actually. It's pretty chill. You really don't have to be too skilled at PVM to do this. I mean, not bad. There is a blue moon helm. Decent little bit of money. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I think we should be able to green log this activity fairly quickly. So that may be a goal of this video here. Well, I changed my mind. I will go back to Perilous Moons, but I just want to get more of these quests done. I don't know what it is. I just want to see the freaking thing all green, you know. There is some pretty hard quests that I'm not sure if I'll do that necessarily for now anyway, but definitely just want to get it so I'm down to the last couple and probably help motivate me a little bit more to get it done. So I'm going to go ahead and sell off the loot we did get. Well, the mini game's still fairly new, and you know, the items are worth a little bit more than, you know, after some time people farm it more and the prices will come down, or, you know, we'll just see. Gonna sell this stuff off. The quest cape has always been one of my biggest goals, so I definitely want to get at least closer to getting it done. Oh, I guess some of this stuff we cannot sell. Let's see here. So, okay, 4 mil and just normal drops. I mean, see, so it's really not that much. You definitely want to get the items. 2 mil on the Eclipse Adladdle. Sorry if I butcher that. Some of it isn't selling already. That's okay, we're just gonna dump it. 21 mil, damn, okay. That is our face guard, paid for. 22 mil. Not bad. I did only do about 100 runs so far. But yeah, I gotta get these quests done, you know. 22.2 mil. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, let's get into some of these quests. Coming in with the Curse of Arav? One of those two. The boss fight was a little bit annoying, but really not that bad. We're going to bust this quest out. Gives a... what does it give again? Pretty decent rewards, I feel like. They did update how much experience a lot of the quests give, and I feel like that's just so nice. Hell yeah, there it is. Yeah, 40k mining, 40k thieving, and agility. Up to 281 quest points. So yeah, I mean, not bad, not bad. I think we need 330 or something. So yeah, 74 mining off that. Some decent little gains. We're up to 1840 total level. Still a long way to go. But I think what I'm going to do is just kind of bang out a bunch of the easy quests. Like, just go to town with it. Coming in with Olaf's quest. Gives us a nice little 12k defense experience, 20k coins, and 4 rubies. I mean, nothing too crazy there. But we are up to 284 quest points, so we'll take that. Hell yeah. Then we did... no, I'm just kidding. Ethically acquired antiquities. Only 6k thieving XP, but just another quick one. We're just really trying to bust them out here. And then we did Forgettable Tale. A little bit of farming XP. Kind of a pain for this quest, to be honest. It took, you know, you have to wait for the hops to grow and everything, but you know, we got her done. We got her done. And then we did Garden of Death. Wasn't terrible, wasn't terrible. There we go, 10k farming XP. Next up was Getting Ahead. So just a little bit of gains on this one, but we are up to 289 quest points, which is not bad. We are kind of busting this out. We're coming along. I think we only got like 15 or so left. Then we did the Heart of Darkness. And nothing special on this one, but you know, overall not bad little gains for sure for how long the quest took. Then we did Land of the Goblins, another one that just gives 8k and a few different skills. These quests would have been big to do early on in the account. There's so many early levels you could skip by just questing. Path of... I don't even know how to say that, but this one actually gave pretty decent XP. 2 quest points. We were closing in on 300 quest points already. Then we did Scorpion Catcher. That did give us, or get us to 300. I missed a couple recordings for some reason. I guess I was just dialed in. I don't know. But yeah, we're almost done. Then we did Sleeping Giants. Pretty good, pretty good. Actually, haven't even tried that new mini game, and it's, you know, only a few years old at this point, so I am pretty behind. Throne of Miscellanea. Should be pretty helpful. More helpful if you're an Iron Man for getting those resources, but you know, not bad, not bad. Could be a little bit of a money maker depending. And then we did Royal Trouble, and we are up to 303 quest points. And I think I'm kind of quested out for now. I'm probably gonna go back to making money. We are back at Perilous Moons. I've done about 40 runs since the last grind. On chest 140 though, we did get the Blood Moon chest plate, so that is pretty big. We'll definitely take that. Pretty big gains for how little you really need to do this. At 147, we did get another, I think it's the Eclipse chest piece. I thought it was the same one. I was like, oh wait, thought you weren't supposed to get duplicates until you had everything, or thought there was some sort of thing like that, but maybe that is right, because that is a different piece. And we went dry for like another 10 or so. Yeah, exactly 10, and then we got the Blood Moon chest, or the Blue Moon chest plate. So I mean, I think you're supposed to get something like every 1 in 20 runs or somewhere along that. So in 10, that's pretty good. Now we're coming in with another one. And we did get the Blood Moon Tacits, which I think are actually one of the more valuable pieces. And I'm pretty sure that puts us... I think we only need one more piece, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. But I mean, not bad, not bad. Or maybe it's 2. I don't know. We'll do a couple more runs and we'll have a look. Alright, here we go. And there it is, a Blood Moon chest plate at chest 179. So let's have a look here. I'm pretty sure that is, I'm pretty sure we're at 12 out of 13 for all the pieces now. So I mean, in just 180 chests, I feel like that's actually pretty good. This piece is, it's got to be at least like 5 mil. There we go. Let's have a little peek. So where is this again? Collection log. And it is Moons of Peril. So yeah, we just need the Eclipse Moon Tacits. That's it. We literally need one more and we have this green log. That's pretty sick, honestly. Here we go. You guys can probably guess what this chest is gonna be. We will have this green logged, I think 186 or 185 to get all 13 pieces, and you know, made some nice money along the way. Probably going to move on to a little bit of skilling after this, try and get that total level up and get closer to maxing, but hell yeah, There it is, baby. We have officially green logged this activity. I haven't green logged much, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, now I'm gonna move on to a little bit of skilling and try and get some gains. Ended up just chopping some U's at the Grand Exchange while I was watching the hockey games and whatnot over the last couple days. Really not the craziest experience or money or anything, but the levels do come pretty quick. We are coming in here with, I believe, 80? Or it might just be 79. And, yeah, I mean, woodcutting's definitely a good skill to just, AFK while you're doing some other stuff. Get that total level a little bit closer to the end goal here. And, yeah, I mean, we still got a long way to go, but slowly trying to chip at everything just little by little, and eventually we'll get there. I'm definitely by no means an efficient player. It's going to take me a lot longer than I've seen some of those videos out there where people max in like 2 months, just like going hard, doing like crazy methods. And there's 79 woodcutting, so yeah, pretty happy with that. And we're going to try and do some more AFK stuff. So I have just been doing a ton of AFKing. I have been playing different games, different accounts, all that kind of stuff, but I still want to get this stuff done. I still want to max the account. With how long, I think I made my YouTube channel like 3 years ago. I feel like I should just be maxed already, so it's just, yeah, just kind of want to get it done, get the series finished, get it wrapped up, all that kind of stuff, so I can move on to making other kind of content with the account. But for whatever reason, the Granite Mall was like crazy ridiculous, so I figured maybe gargoyles would end up being a little bit better moneymaker now. I mean, they're always good, but I thought, I think it's worth like 800k or 900k. So I figured that would kind of bump gargoyles up to maybe like $1 million an hour or something. And if you just wear full guthins here, like you barely gotta pay attention. So I feel like it's a good way to help maintain the bond as well, because I've never bought membership on this account, and that is something that kind of cuts into different gear, different things I can buy. So methods like this, like wyverns, brutal black dragons, like gargoyles, there's quite a few of them that are like pretty low effort. You don't really need very high stats, like very high slayer or anything like that, and you can actually make some pretty good money with like very little effort. So yeah, we've been AFKing here for quite some time, getting our stats up a little bit, but really we're doing it for the GP. I want to get at least one drop and just, I don't know. I have been a few hours, still haven't got a Gmaul yet, but if any of you guys know, like, why was the Gmaul just randomly worth like so much more money? Like, did PKing just get like super popular, or maybe like Bounty Hunter coming out, or I don't know. It was just weird to me, but yeah. Great method, guys. I'm sure you've all heard of gargoyles. It used to be like super packed here, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, I don't know, just a few years ago, like this was like the method, like everybody was here. Still good though. I think it still holds up in 2025. So yeah, I mean, come on, man. Is this our Gmaul? We'll wait for this kill. It is, baby. 800k, not bad. Next up, we did go ahead and finish Sins of the Father. For whatever reason, I just kind of felt like rune crafting. Wanted to finish up getting the rune crafting outfit and kind of see how the mini game is doing these days. If they did make some changes to it, so I'm curious how the experience will be. And it is one of those 99s that gonna have to get done eventually, so I figured why not give it a couple levels. And there we go. There is Sins of the Father. I don't know, I didn't think this quest was that bad. On guides and stuff, people were kind of like, oh, this boss fight is really hard, but yeah, really not that bad. We're gonna go do some rune crafting now. So we did end up doing some rune crafting. We got about 50 or 60 pulls, just enough so that we can unlock the final piece of the outfit. And during our pulls, we actually did get a second lantern, which I don't think I have any use for. If I want to change the logs or whatever, I can just change the lantern that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and sell it for 100 pearls, and that will give me enough so that I can buy the final piece of the outfit, which will give me bonus runes when crafting. So that's, pretty nice. Can't complain with that. I don't know what it is about rune crafting though. It just, even with the mini game, it just seems so boring. Like I'm like level 80, and I don't know. 99 is definitely gonna be one of the harder ones for me. I'd say that, mining, and probably agility. Maybe agility won't be that bad. But there we go. We now have the Hat of the Eye. We have the complete set, baby. We're ballin'. Next up, I decided since I finished Sins of the Father, I would try out some Firewatch Sentinels. The Blood Shard drop is like 14 to 15 mil, and it is super AFK. So I do plan, sorry, on staying here for, I don't know, quite some time. Maybe till we get a drop or two. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe I'll stay longer. Kind of depends on what else I got going on in life. But yeah. Happy with the progress I made this video. Next video, I do want to get some, I only have like 4 or 5 quests left, I'm pretty sure. And that questscape would be nice to get, so that's still kind of a goal I'm working towards. But, building up the bank so that I have lots of money for doing different activities and buying gear will be nice too. So I think spending, a decent little chunk of time here isn't the end of the world as well. But yeah, we are closing in on 17 minutes almost, so I think that's where I'm going to end the video for this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.